Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Whomever chose pile one, I have a message for you, what you need to hear right now. And it looks like for you, what you need to hear right now is that there is some unexpected news coming in. There is some unexpected news coming in, and it's something that you really, really don't see coming. It's something that you have no idea. You have no idea about this. It's completely happening behind the scenes. So let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. Number 7 can be relevant. Number 2. Number 8. So some news is gonna come in, and it's related to what you feel as your mission, to what you feel as why you are here on this planet. It's related to that. And this can be many things, just what resonates with you, what you feel like. I am here to do this. This is my dream, this is my vision, this is why I am here. This is what fills up my heart, what gives me a feeling of purpose and fulfillment. If you are in a state that you don't know what that is, some news will come in and this will click with you. You will feel like this is what I want to do. So maybe you quit your job, or you did something because you felt there is something else, but you are in this void of I don't know what to do. Then if that is the case, then you will get news which will make complete sense to you, and you will feel like this is what I want to do. This is what I am. This is what I stand for. For others, if you know already what it is that you are doing here, what is your mission, your purpose, you know it for a while already, and you have nourished this. You have put in the work, you have worked towards that mission, that vision. You have laid the base for it. For some, probably it's a long time coming. You have put a lot of work and a lot of effort in there, a lot of love, a lot of care in these visions, in these dreams. Then for you also there is news coming in related to that. And I can see also for whomever resonates with this, if you have been nourishing these visions, these ideas, these these dreams, if you have been nourishing them, I can see that it's built on a very solid base. Yeah, for most of you, you know already what is your mission, and you have come to a place of mastery, and it's like you will get a call from universe, God, source, spirit, universe, whatever you want to name it, and it's like a call that is that feels for you like you are being acknowledged by God, source, spirit, universe. So some news about that will come in, but it's still very hidden. And there is also a message here, like maybe sometimes you doubt if it will ever happen. It will. While I say that, we get the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. I wanted to say, like, if some of you feel like in moments it's never gonna happen, just in these moments know that you have created for yourself a very solid base for these visions to manifest in. Know that you have planted the seeds in very solid ground, and you are watering them, you are nourishing them so they grow. There is no other possibility than that they grow, and you will get news. And this is a message for now. It's a timeless message, but whenever you find this message, it's now on the table that news is coming in according to that. And it's gonna feel like a wish fulfillment. Yeah, again, confirmation. If you feel burdened by it, like if you lose hope or faith in some moments, because we do sometimes we lose faith and hope, and it's okay. It's okay. Just it's this process that we go through. Sometimes we feel very tested, and it's okay to sometimes lose hope. But in these moments, remember that it's not who you are. It's just your mind trying to fool you in that moment and trying to pull you back into this old version of yourself, which you are not anymore. It's just this. It takes a little bit of time, in the illusion of time, to release that old version. And in this moment in between, sometimes we lose faith, and there is again a confirmation to just stay in balance and trust, because the wheel is turning in your favor. It's a very beautiful message. The only thing that is on the table that is of a lower frequency is the fact that you feel burdened sometimes. But it's not because you feel burdened, and it's also not because external reality does not reflect yet what you truly believe inside that is yours, it's not because it didn't manifest it yet in our external reality that it's not there. In this 3D world, everything works in delay. So we are already in a certain mindset. We have made choices. We have nourished and planted. We have planted the seeds. We have nourished them. We have watered the ground. And we have been patiently waiting. I don't want to say waiting, but we have been trusting that they will grow. And then sometimes we lose it because our patience is being tested. Our faith is being tested. And in these moments, it's good to just remember that the 3D world works in delay. So it's there already. Just keep on doing what you are doing, because what you are doing is it's perfect. Like I say, the only thing that is in this message, all cards are very, very positive. The only thing that is there is your feeling of being burdened. You feel exhausted. You have moments that you feel exhausted, that you're very tired, and that you feel like, will this ever end? But all the rest of the messages are saying, you are doing such a wonderful job. Forgive me, I got disturbed by the wind. So everything is saying you are doing an amazing job. What you have been doing, it's perfect, and it's growing, and news is coming in according to whatever you have been working on. There is this is not for all, but for some, if you are confronted with a choice, and you don't know what decision to make, normally if we don't know, if we doubt about the decision, it's not a good moment to take a decision. But there is also something here that it's better, if you are being pushed to make a certain decision, then decide to go for a no. This is just a message for some. Something else for my collective, pile 1. If you have been feeling unsupported, like you have to carry a lot on your own, there is people coming in. There is people coming in to support you. Loving people. About this choice, what I said, if some are presented with a certain choice that you don't know which decision to take, it's possible that it comes from a friend, and like I say, if you are being pushed to make a decision while you don't know what is the right decision, then say no. I have a confirmation about that here. There is another confirmation here on the table, another message that wants to come through. Just to give you some more trust, because your situation, whatever situation you are in, it's improving. And it's important for you to trust in that. But overall, I see you do trust in that, and you are doing everything you need to do. Just in these moments when you feel like it's a burden, remind yourself in these moments that the seeds that you have been planted. Remind yourself and look at yourself, acknowledge yourself for all the work that you have done already. See that you have planted them with love and care. See that you have watered the ground. And know that it's impossible that this will not grow. You have to trust. So the main message in here is that expect some unexpected news coming in, something that you have no idea about, according to your mission, and trust. In the meantime, trust. So I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome to your pick a card. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you today, something that you really need to know. And there is a message here about shifting your focus. If you are busy with something, you are focused on something, and you feel like you are not getting where you want, or there is a certain problem that you are really focused on and you don't see any solution for it, there is the advice here to shift your focus, to pull yourself away from the problem. Do something different. Shift your focus. And by doing so, you will or find a solution for the problem you were consumed with, or you will find a completely different way of doing something, because you are too close on the problem or on the issue or whatever you are focused on. So pull yourself out. Shift your focus onto something else, and by letting it go, it's very possible that a solution will pop up, or some aha moment, or you will get some clarity just by pulling yourself out of it. You are too close on it. So let's see what this is about. Number 33 can be relevant for some. Number 7 can be relevant. Yeah, you are battling with something. You are struggling with something. I can see that here. And it's weighing heavily on your shoulders. Okay. For some it might be related to love, something that is weighing very heavily on your heart, something that is painful. Some kind of loss, feeling left out in the cold. I can see that here, and I'm sorry you feel like that. I truly do. I feel you here. So, sweet souls, I can see the hurt, I can see the pain, I can see the struggle, I can see the heaviness of what you are carrying. The battle, the struggle, and the pain, the maybe the not being seen or not being heard, or maybe also reflected in your money situation. This feeling unworthy can also reflect in your money situation. If you feel unworthy, it's very possible you attract lack. And I can see you have been carrying whatever it is. It's something that has been weighing or is weighing very, very heavy on you. Like I say, I feel that and I feel you there. But there is a message here. There is a message here to do something else. Shift your focus. Shift your focus from the struggle, from the pain, from the burden, from the lack, from the poverty. Shift your focus. Find some kind of strength inside yourself, because you are very strong. You are a warrior. And I acknowledge you here also. So speaking to that warrior, from that place say, I'm going to shift my focus. I'm going to do something else. And there is a promise here of a wish fulfillment, something that will really make you very happy, something that will fill up your heart. There is new possibilities coming in, very related to your heart, to your feeling, things that will make you feel good, things that will make you feel fulfilled, things that will make you feel happy. So whatever it is, whatever happened there, allow the feelings to be there. Don't ignore them, don't judge them, but also don't dwell in them. And shift your focus. Like I say, let it be there, don't ignore it, just let it be there. But do something else also. Shift your focus. And know that there are space has been created for new things to come in. There has been a lot of pain, and if there is a lot of pain and a lot of worry and a lot of sorrow and a lot of struggle, we have to empty that. We have to release that. And when we release that, we make space. We make space that can be filled up with something better. And what I see here is that it will be filled up with something that will feel for you like a wish coming through. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment and all new things coming in that will make you feel full in your heart space. So it's here. The advice is to just shift your focus. Yeah, shift your focus, because it's possible when we go through long periods of sorry, I'm making a mess here. When we go through long periods of pain, of sadness, of burden, of grief, we are getting into a certain pattern, and we start to think in these ways, we feel in these ways. It's our human self, our ego likes to dwell in these things, because if it dwells in it, it holds us in a place where we don't grow. But we are not our human self. We are not our human self. We are in this world, on this planet, we are an infinite soul having a human experience. And the trick is to shift your focus to whatever happens in your human experience, is to let the feelings be there. Give them love. Be like your most loving parent. Give these feelings love. Give these feelings compassion. Give them, or give yourself in that moment, what you would give someone else who is feeling like that. And then remember what you are. Shift your focus into, I am this infinite soul having this human experience, which also pulls you out of the identification with the pain, with the sorrow, with the lack, with the struggle. It pulls you out of there, because if we identify with it, we keep on dwelling in it, and we keep on creating the same feelings. But you know this, I'm just here to remember you about this. The message you need to hear right now, because it's possible, these are moments, it's possible that in this moment, in the illusion of time, you are struggling with some heavy feelings, and the advice here is to shift your focus. Shift your focus into something light, do something else. Or shift your focus into the soul's experience, away from the human experience, into your soul's experience. Or do something completely different. Instead of going in your mind over and over, pull yourself out, go outside, do something else. But I feel you, like I say, it's easier said than done. But it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. And whatever you meet on your path, you can handle. Otherwise, it would not be on your path. For whatever situations pop up on our path, we have the tools with us to do something with that. Otherwise, it would not be on our path. Excuse me. So whatever this is, whatever is coming in for you, this wish fulfillment, something that will really fill up your heart space, it's probably something you have been waiting on for quite some time, and you have put in the work, you have nourished these seeds, but you have been held in the dark about it. You have been, it's like you have been smelling the roses but not seeing them yet, but it's coming in. You just have to remind yourself whenever you are in these lower frequency feelings, that there is something else for you. There is another side of the coin. There is a different timeline for you. And you know that. There is also some advice here, like when you feel in these low frequency feelings, for example, when you feel sad, and you feel the sadness come up, what you can do is allow the sadness to be there, don't push it away, and do the positive parenting. Like I said, when you feel sad, when you imagine that a child would come to you with these feelings. So when this sadness comes up, you give yourself what you would give to that other child in the moment that it feels these feelings. And then you release them, you let go of them. It will automatically happen if you give love to these feelings. You are already replacing them with something different, because you feel the sadness and then you give support and you give love. So you replace the old feeling with a new feeling. And there is also a confirmation here about that whenever you feel a certain low frequency feeling, instead of dwelling in it and going with your mind creating more situations related to that feeling, instead of doing that, is to replace it with the opposite. Replace it with what you want to feel. What else is here? If people are worried about money, there is support coming in. There is a message here of support, improvement, financial support, improvement in whatever situation you are in. Things will improve. It's already here, you know, because it's depending on our perspective. Because we can be in a certain situation, and in the moment that we feel good, we look at that situation from a very different perspective than the moment that we feel not good. The situation stays the same, but because of our perspective, the experience of the situation changes. So this is the main message here, to remind yourself of that whatever situation you are in, it depends on your perspective, how you will experience that situation. Attention goes where energy flows. So where you focus on, this will be amplified. So this is the main message here. Whatever situation you are in, if you are not feeling good in that moment, it's up to you to speak to that warrior inside of yourself, because the warrior is there. You are a strong person. Speak to that part of yourself and make a decision to shift your focus. And if you go back, doesn't matter. You can make a choice in each and every moment. So when you see that you are slipping again, you say, enough, I'm going to shift my focus again. Which doesn't mean, like I say, you don't have to ignore the feelings that are coming up, but give them love. Give them love, sweetness, and care. And when you did that, do something else. Shift your focus away from the pain, away from the problems, away from whatever is bothering you, and do something else. And remind yourself that your perspective on the things is creating your experience on everything. So I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome to your pick a card. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you today. These are timeless readings, so whenever you find this reading, there is a message in here for you. And there is something here about somebody who needs your help, or you are being put in a position that you have to help someone. It's about being there for someone and shining your light for someone. It's possible it's you, but we're gonna see in the rest of the reading what comes through. But it's about someone or yourself that is asking for help, and to be aware of the signs that you have been given or are being given to you in this time. 66 can be relevant to you. It's possible also, because the numbers come through now, that you might get a lot of signs in the form of numbers. So be aware of that in this time. Let's see what else comes through. What wants to be shown for my collective pile number 3. It's possible someone in your surroundings will have a tower moment, a sudden tower moment. And there are different things coming through. So it's possible someone in your surroundings might have a tower moment, something unexpected. And this person can ask you for your help. This person can ask you to shine a light up on this situation that happens to him or her. So what I said before, somebody needs your help. It's possible that something happens to someone in your surroundings and they come to you for certain help. And there it's, the advice is to put light on the situation, why this tower moment happened. Because the person, that person that is asking for your help does not see, it's impossible for him or her to see the situations from a higher perspective, because they are in the moment, they are on it. So if someone would come to you and ask for your help, do your best to don't identify with the tower moment, but to be the bigger person there and to see the situation from the highest possible perspective, because this person will need your perspective. You can be a light there for them in this moment. If it's not related to someone else, there is a message here that something sudden, unexpected can happen in your life. Don't worry, just a lot of sudden, unexpected things happen. But the advice is there to take very good care of your feelings, to also there be aware of the signs, like follow your feeling. You know what to do with this, because it's on your path. If it happens on your path, it means you can deal with it. Otherwise, it would not happen on your path. So the advice here is to be aware of the signs, like feel how this situation makes you feel, and from there do the right thing. Also related to someone else, just go into your feeling, trust in yourself, and give that advice from the highest possible perspective, but also for you to, whatever happens, to trust in your feelings, and to make choices that are honoring your own emotional state. Be aware of the signs. There is something. Yeah, be aware of the signs. Trust in your intuition. Um, for some, this sudden event can be an opportunity, a creative opportunity that's been offered to you. But also there, it's important to trust in your feeling, to trust in your intuition, according to that. Like, for example, if you have been um, if you have been um, manifesting or nourishing the fact that you want a certain opportunity to come in according to work or something, and an opportunity comes in very sudden, but it feels a little off, then listen to that. Just trust in your feelings. Whatever happens, trust in your feelings and be aware of the signs that are given to you. If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you, according to an opportunity. I feel the most strongly that this is about someone else who will need your help, a friend, possible, and they are they are needing a friend in this moment, and someone who can see the situation from a higher perspective, someone who doesn't dwell with them in the darkness or in the shadow that they are in that moment, but someone who can hold space for them. Someone strong, because in that moment, if somebody asks you for help, who went through this tower moment, or who is going through this tower moment, they need a strength on their side, and you can be that for that person. But take care of yourself also. If you feel you don't have the energy for that, also put your boundaries there. But it's on the table, so I assume that you do have the energy for that, that it does feel right to be um, there for that person. I think it's somebody very near and dear to your heart. Maybe someone from your family, but it's someone that is dear to you. And it will also help you. You know, if we are of service, if we are helping others, it's reciprocate. It's equal. No, it feels right. We have to protect our boundaries, of course, always. If we don't have the energy for something, we also have to respect that. That's a form of self-love. We should not give more than we can or than we have for ourselves. But if we can, it's just a natural thing to do, no? To be there for others and to be that light when someone is in darkness, or when someone is in pain, or when someone is going through one of these tower moments. As we want for ourselves, no? If we go through these moments, it means so much if someone is there in that specific moment. So you can be there for someone. Yeah, I get here confirmation about someone is going through a tough time, and but it's just a period in time, no? In the illusion of time, it's just a period, and it's like life goes like the waves, up and down, this ebb and flow, and this is just it's an ebb for someone. And just by being you, by being there for that person, it means a lot to them. It means a lot to them. But there is also the advice on the table to also nourish yourself in the first place, nourish yourself, and to don't get sucked in the problem, but really look at it from the highest possible perspective. Just be your own beautiful, loving, caring self, for yourself and for any other. And if you yourself are yeah, whatever you are doing, it's possible you might be surprised with some unexpected money or resources coming into your life, or some nice unexpected something related to your business, to your career, to your work. But this is aside. The main message here is that someone needs your help, and that you can be there for that person, that you can shed a light to remember yourself, to look at it from the highest possible perspective, to don't dwell in or identify with their problem, but to be the stronger person there, to be a support, to be the light in someone's darkness, and to be aware of the signs that are around you in this specific moment for things that are related to you. So this is what I have for you today. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.